is a well-detailed video recipe on how you can make your meat pie, and I'm going to be teaching you from the filling to the dough. The video might be long, but I promise you it's going to worth your time. So do yourself a favor by watching the video to the end. For the meat pie filling, we'll start by frying our onions and some peppers. Not a lot of pepper, just little, just for extra heat. Add your minced meat. You can get the meat from the store and you can decide to make yours yourself. For the seasoning, add curry, thyme and seasoning cube and salt to taste. Allow the meat to cook till done. Once you cannot see the redness of the meat, just know that it's almost ready. After that, add some diced potato and carrots. Mix everything together till they are well combined. I promise you, if you follow this recipe, you are going to cash out from it. I'm not going to add anything or minus anything from this particular recipe. So add some water and allow your filling to cook till done. As you can see, I'm trying to check the potato if it's soft enough. We have to thicken up the meat pie filling, so I put some flour. You can as well mix the flour with some water and you can use cornstarch. Another tip is that you don't want your filling to be too thick at first, because once it cools down, it's going to thicken up a bit. So set the meat pie filling in one side, let it cool down. Now let's make the dough. For the dough, you need 8 cups of flour. 8 cups of flour is also equivalent to 1 kg of flour. You need 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and half teaspoon of salt. For our margarine, you'll be using 400 grams of margarine. Please, it has to be very cold for you to get that flaky meat pie. Also 4 cracked egg. The egg also has to be very cold. Mix all together till you have this crumbling texture. This meat pie recipe is a must try for everyone. And for the water also has to be cold. Just add the water at interval, not at once, okay? Just because some flour takes water more than the other. Just mix everything gently till they are well combined. Let them come together just like this. Please, for meat pie, you do not have to overwork your dough. Okay, you are not making bread, just mix it together because you don't want to end up having a very strong meat pie dough. Just wrap it in the cling film just like this and put it in your fridge. Allow it to rest for some minutes. And even if you don't have fridge, just allow it to rest for some minutes before you start working on your dough. I divided the dough into equal parts and set it aside. On my work surface, I sprinkle some flour, then roll out the dough. One thing you should know is that when rolling out the dough, it should not be too thick or too thin. I'm going to show you how it should look. Can you see? It's not too thick or too thin. Just place it on your meat pie cutter. You can get this meat pie cutter from the store. Just check online. And if you don't have meat pie cutter, you can also improvise by using the cover of a plate. Can you see what I was talking about, the meat pie filling? At this point, they have come together and it looks thicker. So just imagine you make it thick at first. It's going to be so dry inside the meat pie. At this point, just make sure you have preheat your oven. Please don't bake it without preheating the oven. Egg wash your meat pie, then bake it in your oven. And this is what we have. The meat pie came out really looking nice, flaky and yummy. And for this recipe, you can actually get 18 pieces of meat pie. Can you see the freshness of the meat pie? Even if you want to use this as a business, this is a recipe that is business friendly. So can you let me know what you learned in the comment section? And see you in my next video.